Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal a preview clip has been released for the week of May 26, 2025. It shows Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, suggesting eliminating Steffi Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline Missinswood. However, that statement makes Sheila Carter Sharp, Kimberlyn Brown, furious. Meanwhile, Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, doesn't want to say goodbye to Kelly Spencer, Sofia Perez, and Beth Spencer, Jordan Lynn Ariza. Let's start off with Liam, who hugs Beth in an emotional scene. While the little girl seems carefree and happy, Liam's smile is shadowed by sadness. Fans have seen Liam spend quality time with Kelly, but this week it seems that it will be Beth's turn. Even though Liam knows he is dying, he has no idea how long until he dies. While Grace Buckingham, Cassandra Creech, has offered a risky treatment option, Liam doesn't even know if he's going to take it. Liam admits this much in the weekly preview clip during a conversation with John Finn Finnegan, Tanner Novlin. One thing that Liam is sure of is that he does not want to say goodbye to his daughters. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that the preview clip then zooms over to Forrester Creations. Steffi is standing in an office with Ridge Forrester, Thorsten Kaye, and Hope Logan, Annika Noel. Steffi is freaking out while telling them about Luna. Steffi says that Luna is a monster and she doesn't want her anywhere near her family. Hope looks rather alarmed. It will be interesting when everyone learns that Sheila was secretly hanging out with Luna. With Luna, she will say too much to Sheila. The young woman tells her grandmother, "Steffi is never going to accept me, so let's just eliminate that threat." When Luna says these words, Sheila doesn't miss a beat with her response. Sheila points her finger in Luna's face and warns her never to talk about Finn's wife again. Fans have been hoping that Sheila's turnaround was genuine. This certainly will be a real test. It also explains why the spoilers state that Sheila tells Luna that it's time for her to go. However, could Luna make Sheila regret turning her away? What will be the young killer's next move? The week of May 26 on The Bold and the Beautiful promises to be a roller coaster of passion, betrayal, and heartbreak. As secrets come to light and old wounds are reopened, alliances will be tested and the future of some of our favorite couples will hang in the balance. This is the week when everything changes, for better or worse. Sheila's threat. Playing with fire. Sheila Carter is back in full force, and this week she's ready to remind everyone why she's the most dangerous woman in Los Angeles. After weeks of lurking in the shadows, Sheila decides to put her plan into action. She's determined to reclaim her place in Finn's life, and she's not above using threats and manipulation to get what she wants. The week begins with Sheila paying a visit to Deacon. She shows up at Il Giardino unannounced, demanding a private audience. Deacon, who's been trying to keep his distance from the woman who nearly destroyed everything he's built, is caught off guard. But Sheila isn't here to beg for his help, she's here to issue a warning. She knows that Deacon's loyalty is shaky at best, and she's done playing nice. "Either you're with me, or you're against me," Sheila hisses, her eyes glinting with menace. "And trust me, Deacon, you don't want to be on my bad side." Deacon tries to reason with her, pleading with Sheila to let go of her obsession with Finn and Steffi. But Sheila refuses to back down. She's convinced that she and Finn share a bond that can't be broken, a mother's love that transcends everything. And she's willing to do whatever it takes to make him see that. Meanwhile, Finn and Steffi are enjoying a rare moment of peace at the Cliff House. Steffi senses that something is off though. She can't shake the feeling that Sheila is lurking nearby, waiting for her chance to strike. When she voices her concerns to Finn, he tries to reassure her, but he can't hide the nagging doubt in his own mind. Steffi's instincts are spot on. Later in the week, Sheila makes a bold move. She shows up at the Cliff House while Finn is home alone, catching him off guard. Finn is furious, demanding that she leave immediately. But Sheila plays the part of the loving, wounded mother perfectly, begging for just a moment of his time. I only want to see my son, she pleads, tears brimming in her eyes. Can't you find it in your heart to forgive me? Finn is torn. He knows that Sheila is dangerous, but there's a part of him that still feels the pull of their complicated bond. Steffi, however, is having none of it. When she arrives home and sees Sheila in their living room, all bets are off. A heated confrontation ensues, with Steffi making it clear that Sheila will never be welcome in their lives. You're a monster, Sheila, Steffi spits, her voice trembling with rage. Stay away from my family, or I swear I'll make you pay. Sheila's eyes darken, and in that moment, it's clear that she's not going anywhere. This is just the beginning of a new dangerous chapter in her twisted quest to win back her son. Luna's big mistake, crossed wires and broken hearts. While Sheila is causing chaos for Finn and Steffi, Luna is grappling with her own crisis. For weeks, Luna has been juggling her feelings for RJ and the lingering tension with Zend. She's been trying to navigate the treacherous waters of the Forrester family, all while keeping her head down and focusing on her work. But this week, Luna makes a mistake that could change everything. It all begins when Luna receives a cryptic text from Zend late at night. He's been drinking and he wants to see her. Luna knows she should stay away. She's committed to RJ, and she doesn't want to cause any more drama. But against her better judgment, she agrees to meet him. The encounter doesn't go as planned. Zendi is vulnerable and emotional, pouring his heart out to Luna about how he feels like he's always in RJ's shadow. He tells her that he can't stop thinking about her, that he's sure they're meant to be together. Luna tries to comfort him, but the lines between friendship and something more become dangerously blurred. In a moment of weakness, Luna kisses Zend. It's a fleeting, impulsive kiss, but it's enough to set off a chain of events that she can't control. Almost immediately, Luna realizes her mistake. She pulls away, horrified by what she's done. She tells Zend that it was a mistake, that she loves RJ and can't betray him like this. But Zendi isn't ready to let her go. He tells her that he's willing to wait for her, that he knows she feels something for him too. Luna is shaken, torn between her feelings for RJ and the undeniable connection she shares with Zend. The next day, Luna tries to act normal around RJ, but her guilt is eating away at her. She knows she has to tell him the truth, but she's terrified of losing him. When she finally confesses, RJ is blindsided. He feels betrayed and hurt, unable to understand how Luna could be so careless with their relationship. I thought we were solid, Luna, RJ says, his voice cracking with emotion. How could you do this to us? Luna tries to explain, but RJ isn't ready to hear it. He walks away, leaving Luna in tears. She's left to pick up the pieces of her shattered relationship, knowing that one mistake could cost her everything she's worked so hard to build. Liam's heartbreak, a man adrift. Elsewhere in Los Angeles, Liam is facing his own crisis. For months, Liam has been trying to move on from his marriage to Hope, but the pain of their breakup still lingers. He's been pouring himself into his work, trying to find solace in the routines of his life. But this week, the cracks in his carefully constructed facade begin to show. Liam's heartbreak comes to the forefront when he sees Hope and Thomas together at Forrester Creations. They're working late on a new line, and the chemistry between them is undeniable. Liam tries to tell himself that he's over it, that he's moved on, but seeing them together is like a dagger to the heart. Hope senses Liam's unease and tries to reassure him that Thomas is just a colleague. But Liam can't shake the feeling that he's lost her for good. He confides in Wyatt, who urges him to focus on his own happiness instead of pining for a woman who's clearly moved on. But Liam can't let go. He decides to confront Thomas, hoping to finally get some closure. The conversation starts out civil, but it quickly devolves into a heated argument. Liam accuses Thomas of manipulating Hope, of taking advantage of her vulnerability. Thomas, to his credit, keeps his cool. He tells Liam that he's not the enemy, that Hope is a grown woman who knows what she wants. But Liam isn't ready to accept that. He storms out, more convinced than ever that he's been replaced in Hope's heart. The final blow comes when Liam sees a photo of Hope and Thomas together at a Forrester family event. They're laughing, their arms around each other, and it's clear to everyone, including Liam, that they're more than just friends. Liam is devastated. He realizes that he's been living in denial, clinging to the hope that he and Hope would find their way back to each other. Now he has to face the painful truth. Hope has moved on, and he's been left behind. Week's final cliffhanger. 3 worlds collide. As the week draws to a close, all 3 storylines converge in a jaw-dropping cliffhanger that will leave viewers counting down the minutes until the next episode. At the Forrester mansion, Eric hosts a dinner party to celebrate a new collection launch. The guest list includes all the major players: Finn and Steffi, Hope and Thomas, RJ and Luna, and even Liam, who reluctantly agrees to attend. Tensions are high from the moment the guests arrive. Luna and RJ are barely speaking, their rift still fresh and raw. Liam avoids Hope and Thomas, choosing instead to nurse a drink in the corner. Sheila, ever the wild card, crashes the party uninvited, her eyes locked on Finn. As dinner progresses, the atmosphere grows more and more strained. Finn keeps a watchful eye on Sheila, determined to keep her away from Steffi. Luna tries to act normal, but every glance from RJ is a painful reminder of her mistake. And Liam can't stop staring at Hope and Thomas, his heartbreak written all over his face. Then, in a shocking moment, Sheila stands up and makes a toast. A thinly veiled threat that sends chills down everyone's spine. "To family," she says, her voice dripping with menace. "Because nothing, and no one, can ever tear us apart." The room falls silent. Steffi's eyes narrow, Luna's face pales, and Liam looks like he's about to explode. As the camera zooms in on Sheila's smirk, it's clear that the battle lines have been drawn, and no one will escape unscathed. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Bolody and BAUTVFULUPDAT YouTube channel for more update news.